Hi Taurus, welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia. I am here today to do a general collective romantic love reading for anyone with the sign of Taurus in your birth chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. Also, if you're a cross watcher who is dealing with a Taurus, you are very welcome here. The thing to know about general readings is that they're not personal readings, so they cannot and they will not resonate with every viewer out there. Please take what applies to your situation, leave the rest behind. We're going to begin, as always, by connecting to the white light of the divine through my angel aura crystal. We're going to do this together by taking a nice deep breath in the highest vibration of love. And in that breath, we will pull in the Taurus collective. Namaste. All right, Taurus, I am excited to do this reading today. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. Thank you so much for being a part of my beautiful little tribe here. I love how we're growing. I love bringing some new things every week, so I'm excited. If you're brand new and this is your first time here, welcome in. I am so glad you're here. I look forward to having you be a part of our little family and our little tribe. I hope you enjoy the style of reading that I do. I'm always trying to find things that are new and fun and interesting to keep it exciting. All of my readings are timeless, so if this is not your reading, please feel free to go back into my entire catalog of videos. They're all timeless, so you'll find other Taurus readings there, and also any other readings for other placements in your birth chart. Something will be there for you. We are going to begin today with a card that says Wisdom. So pretty. Oh my God. And you're also embodying the energy of generosity. Ooh, I love this. So let's do a little reading and we'll be able to say how and what and the whole thing. Our wisdom card speaks of, I want to tell you a little bit about this deck. This is someone I started following on Instagram a long time ago. Because of her artwork, I did not know at all that she had an oracle deck. And when I found it, I was like, oh my God. She's this beautiful woman from Croatia. And I'm going to totally butcher her name, but it is, I'm going to pull the box up here. It is Leah Androik, maybe. I don't know how to exactly pronounce her name, but just the artwork, I swear, it's just stunning. So there's your wisdom card. Let's read about this. It says the ability to think and act based on previous knowledge, understanding, experience, insight, or common sense. It says it looks as if you have taken the right course of action. You are standing in your truth, responding to the outside world in the correct manner. You help empower yourself and others, although you may not know it yet. Life is ever changing, but its core essence stays the same. Love does not change, and neither does wisdom. Continue to live through your inner knowledge with great respect for yourself and others. Keep practicing simple acts of observing and not absorbing. And it says, I stand firm in my truth. I like that for you. Seems like a really sturdy card. And I feel like us Tauruses, because I am a Taurus sun as well, we are pretty sturdy people. We like to stand on our own 2 feet. Okay, and next up, we've got the energy of generosity. It says, compassion for others is a natural result of being aware and conscious of your own feelings. When you are generous in spirit, you take complete responsibility for your life. Respect others and live a conscious life. Champion others, support them, and actively wanting them to succeed. Living from this space will create an open heart and mind that will touch anyone who comes into your presence. Be tolerant of ideas and behaviors that may not align with your own thoughts. Spend more time looking at what is good and positive in someone else rather than what you judge as negative or bad, and embrace others' differences. So this is called, I think, being kind and loving and accepting and generous of all people and having the wisdom to know that you are on the right path. I loved that. What was that saying? Yeah, you're standing in your truth and you're helping to empower yourself and others, and you've taken the right course of action in this situation. Your action says number 8, you are worthy. Aim for what you want and believe in yourself because you are worthy of it. And I just saw 444 go by the timer. I see 444 every day, at least once, usually multiple times of the day. So that tells me as a Taurus, this is part of my story too. So let's dive in. Who doesn't want to know? Taurus, this is how you're showing up with your person of interest at this time. This is how they're perceiving your energy, or how your energy truly is towards this connection with this person. This is their energy, how they're showing up in the connection at the current time with you, how you're perceiving them, how they're showing up, what's going on. This is the shared space, what's happening for both of you currently at this time in this connection. Please and thank you. Okay. And lastly, my personal favorite is your person's authentic, true feelings for you currently at this time. Please and thank you. What are they really feeling for you? What is really going on? Because remember, you are worthy. So aim for what you want. Believe in yourself, because it's here. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we find the energy of the Four of Cups. This is what's propelling this whole situation forward. One or both of you are completely dissatisfied about something in your life. There's something that's happening that is you're bored, or you're disillusioned, or there's something happening that just feels very unsatisfying. Maybe it doesn't have to be with each other, but we're going to see as we unpack this. So, how you're showing up, Taurus, at this time is the Three of Wands and the Fool. Doesn't she look like Rapunzel? It's so beautiful. My God. Okay, so your energy basically is that you're manifesting a brand new beginning. You're manifesting basically taking a leap of faith with this person. I think it's appropriate that the undercurrent is the Four of Cups. If you've basically called out to the divine and said, this is what I want, and you released it, and now you're standing on the shore just waiting for it to arrive. What you want is this leap of faith. You want to jump off the cliff. You're ready to rock and roll. You want to have super amount of fun. I think this is so cute. This is like this sweet little alligator, and she doesn't even see it. She doesn't even care. It's sort of like, yeah, there's going to be issues, but we know how to handle this together. There might be things that are dangerous about this. It might feel scary. It might feel, oh my God, do I have the bravery to do this? But you really do want to do this with this person. You're very called to do this. Take this leap of faith, which is why you called out to the divine and said, this is what I want. And I like that you have the wisdom. I love that sentence. It looks as if you have taken the right course of action. Your wisdom is such that you know what you're doing. You're not remiss to the situation. You definitely do know what you're doing in this situation. So let's dive in. I want to see, what is that leap of faith they want to take with their person? Please and thank you for Taurus. 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups, the Devil, and the Five of Wands. Okay, so for you, this leap of faith is basically happy life. You love this person. This is somebody you feel a high amount of love for. You might be in a twin flame dynamic, because 10 and 1 equals an 11, and that is the number of twin flames. So if it's not, don't push. Don't try to fit a shoe that doesn't. We're not like the stepsisters in Cinderella, where we're trying to squeeze that glass slipper on our foot. What you're wanting is a full happy life with this person, because you're in love with them. This is somebody you love very dearly. It's someone that you have wanted a connection with for a long time. It's taking you a lot of patience and a lot of integrity to stand on that shore and not try to push your own agenda. I think for you, the one thing that's holding you back is there's something that's, there's too many people involved. So either you're in another connection, they're in another connection, you both are, maybe one or both of you has family that wouldn't approve, someone who, just people, too many cooks in the kitchen, too much voice being, too many people saying, I don't think that's a good idea. It's stressing you out. I mean, you're basically being puppeteered by all these people that are, that's a bad idea, this is a terrible choice, blah, blah, blah. Or also, like, if your person is married, you're like, if you're married, you're like, oh God, or if you're in other connections with other people, you don't even have to be married. I think for you guys, there's just something that's holding you back, and you're either fighting yourself about it, or you're trying to fight off like other people's voices and opinions. For you, this is about the richness in this situation. It's about the ambitions and the goals that you have with this person. I feel like that's why you're manifesting this leap of faith. I think you are going to overcome that thing that's holding you back, because there's so much beautiful energy on this for you, and you are worthy of this. I think the undercurrent, what's pushing this forward, is that you're bored in the current situation that you're in. If you are in another connection, you're very bored of it. If your person's in another connection, they're very bored of it. If it's family members or friends or anyone who's voicing I don't think that's a great idea, you're sick and tired of hearing that, maybe is the right way to say that. It says this could be the one. If this person that we're going to read about here, this really could be the right person for you. And I think you both enjoy the fun you have together, the playfulness, that sweet inner youthful spirit that you guys have when you're together. It feels really good, which is why you want this to come in. Let's move to their energy, how they're showing up in this connection at this time. You could be in a twin flame dynamic. We have the Four of Wands, that's the 11-11 card, and the Three of Swords. So if you're not in a twin flame dynamic, don't try to make something fit, but you could be. I think what I want you to know is that this person probably is married. This is union. This is like two people being married, a house, a stability, the foundation of life. This person's kind of heartbroken because I think they know that in order for this to move forward, they're going to have to leave that behind. And they're ready to, I think, address that and look at that. This person wants this with you. And I feel like they know that there's going to be some heartbreak attached when they do decide to jump into that with you. Let's see a little bit more. Further this story for me for Taurus's person, please, and thank you. Okay. We have King of Swords. We have Nine of Pentacles. We have Six of Wands. And we have Ace of Wands. So, okay. This person knows what they need to do. And they are going to do it. Despite the fact that it's going to hurt people in the mix. Friends, family, kids, whatever. They know that they want to do it and they're going to. They know how to do it. They've been thinking a lot about it. What they know that means is they have to become single in order to pursue you. I think they know you're not willing to be in a third-party situation where you're the other person. And I feel like for them, they're really weighing out the options of how do they make this happen. They want a victory with you. This is my very favorite card in this whole deck. This is the Light Seer's Tarot. I just love the energy she seems to be embodying here. She's happy, she's light, she's free. I think the reason why is because, remember, you're both experiencing this dissatisfaction in the current situations you're both in. I think yours is you're dissatisfied about being away from this person. And I think they're dissatisfied in their connection that they're in. And they want a victory with you. They want a passionate, brand new beginning with you. They are inspired to do this. That's why they know what to do. I don't believe that this is someone who's confused at all. I believe this is someone who really does know what to do. They know what they have to do, despite the fact that it is going to hurt some people in the mix. It's going to upset some people, probably even hurt themselves for a time or two. I think that's important to know. Anytime something has to get broken apart in a family dynamic, it's going to hurt the actual person doing it too. You know, I think people always think, oh, it's so easy if you just want to break up with somebody. No, it isn't. It is very hard to make that choice, and especially if it's more people are involved. If you have kids, I think the hard part is when you make big choices for yourself, you know it's going to impact your children. So if this person has kids, they're really thinking a lot about that as well. Yeah, they know that this has to come, the marriage they're in, the connection they're in has to come to an end. And it is going to cause some grief. I think that that's good clarity. It's going to hurt them. It's going to hurt everyone else involved. But I do think, honestly, this person knows what they need to do in order to be with you. I knew it. I knew this card was going to come out. I had no doubts about it. This person has kids, and I think that's the number one reason why this is causing them so much. They know what they want to do. They know how they're going to do it. They know what to do. That's, remember, they're the overall situation here is wisdom for both of you. So they're standing in their own truth, and they know what to do. They know that basically the love for you hasn't changed, and basically, you know, they're standing firm in the truth of their wisdom about the situation and being really generous and conscious of their own feelings. This is not a bad person. I think they really are thinking about everything from a very big perspective. And I feel like the thing that's holding you back is the fact that maybe you're fighting yourself about, are they going to do this? Are they not going to do this? Are their children going to be what basically keeps us and prevents us from moving forward? So maybe work on clearing out the energy of fear and doubt, because I feel like that's maybe what's holding this from coming back into the equation. What's happening for you both currently in this connection is the 3 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Wands. So I think you're both doing a nice job of building this up from the ground up together. You're working very hard on the foundation of the two of you. I like this card because it talks about the foundation of bricks and building. And it also talks about 2 birds. These 2 sweet little birds. One has a ruler, one has a hammer. Like, you're both working together on this project. And what that means is that you both know that it's time to be single so that you can actively pursue each other in the right way. I think doing things that are, when one or both of you are still in other connections, you're not able to move until someone blasts out that. You can't really go anywhere. You're kind of at I see somebody driving a red pickup truck down a gravel road, and they get to a T-junction. You cannot go forward because there's no road. You're either going to have to turn right or you're going to have to turn left. And I think that's the thing. It's like you're both working very hard to build this so that you know that you have to become single. Yeah, okay, you want to, but it doesn't mean it's not going to come without a couple of rough spots, some hurt, some thorns, some pricks. But I think the thing to know about a rose is that it is beautiful no matter the thorns, no matter if you get pricked. I think the thing is that this is a very realistic way of looking at this partnership. I think you're both doing a nice job of not living up in dreamland. You're doing it from a reality perspective. Excuse me, I had to take a drink. I want to see your side of this, please, and thank you. What is Taurus's side of the shared space of this experience with their person? We have the 5 of Cups. We have Temperance. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And we have the King of Pentacles. So for you, you miss this person. You're kind of sad. There are some things that you're bummed out about, some regrets you may have. Some things that I think you feel sad about, or some things that you're really working on inside of yourself, and that's why you're healing that. You're doing a nice amount of calling in your spirit guides, calling in your guardian angels, calling in, if you go to a therapist, you're really working hard on clearing that energy of lack, because this is what you're looking for. Your version of this is you want to build from the ground up because you want a real beginning. You want this done the right way with this person. I believe you would like to marry this person because this can represent an engagement ring. And this is the husband card in the tarot deck. King and Queen of Pentacles represent the husband and wife of the tarot deck. And that looks an awful lot like this pentacle here. So I think you would like this person to propose to you. I think you want to marry this person. Sorry, we're going to let that big truck roll by. I like to have the window open in the mornings because I like the fresh air and I like the birds, but there's a lot of activity that goes on here where I live, so I do apologize for the noise. If it continues, I'll shut the window. But I do think that that's what this is about for you. You're clearing out and healing out anything that's a lack mentality, and I think you're honoring the space of what you do have in each other. You have an Ace of Cups. They have an Ace of Wands. You now have an Ace of Pentacles. I am going to shut this window. I'm sorry. So you have a lot of aces here. There's a lot of freshness. There's a lot of newness to this situation. This is sort of like the second iteration of this relationship is what I'm hearing in my head. This isn't the first go around for you guys. I think this is the second iteration, but this will be the actual right way this time. Let's see this person's side of the shared space of this equation, please and thank you. What is Taurus's person's version of the shared space? Please and thank you. We have Ace of Swords. No shock. We have all 4 aces now. Ace of Swords, 9 of Cups, Strength, 6 of Swords. Okay, so you could be dealing with, I didn't even say any of these signs that I've seen here. Could be dealing with a Leo. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You could be dealing with an Aries. A Capricorn. You don't have to be, but I do try to read out the signs that I see. But your person's version of this is basically they know the truth. They know that they have a decision they have to make if they want their wish to come true. You are their biggest wish. Okay, I want you to hear that. They want that and they know what they have to do. They know they have a choice they have to make. I think what I'm gathering here is it's taken them a really long time to get to this truth. This is probably not someone who moves fast. This reminds me of a snail almost, like the journey it's taken them to get to that decision, that truth. I think this is someone who does know, though, that you are their biggest wish. You are what they do want. I think they're being courageous and brave. Again, I'm drawn to a twin flame dynamic. This card always represents that for me in this deck because we have a mirrored face. One is a lion, one is a human. And really honoring that space of being brave and courageous and knowing that it is time to move forward in their life out of what's been boring and dissatisfying so that they can jettison themselves forward to you. I think that's why you're both working together on this. I think this is so nice. I do think that since this person has children, it's not just a decision they're making for themselves. They really do have to think about their kids in this equation. And I feel like for you, the level of generosity of showing the compassion for respecting this person's life, respecting how long it's taken them to get to this decision, not being aggressive or angry that it's taking so long, not living in fear about the fact that you're doubting their feelings for you. I think the thing is you're being very generous with how long it's taken this person to come to this decision. After a very long time, they're finally seeing this for what it really is. And they're finally ready to say, yeah, I want to work on this. I need to break my marriage apart. I do need to care about my kids in this. I think you're being generous to say, I understand. I want to help and love and support you through this. So remember, you are worthy. Both of you are. I think for both of you, you like the private time you've spent together in the past. I think it's been a beautiful thing. I think for many, a long time. Some of you, this has been kept a secret for a really long time. Like maybe some of your friends know about each other, like that you were friends or that you had a connection or whatever. But I feel like to the outside world, it was represented as only friendship, when in reality, it was so much more. I think that the connection the two of you have in love languages and in physicality and bringing it into reality, that's what's driving this forward. Very soon this is going to happen. So get ready and be pretty clear in your intentions to the universe about what you want this to look like. Sit in a place of manifesting, in like saying, I'm so grateful for this and I'm so happy it's already happened. Try to center yourself in what it will feel like when it does happen. Because when you sit and live in that energy of what this feels like as if it's already here, it's going to come in so much faster. Don't focus on the lack. Focus on what's absolutely beautiful. Hold on to the beauty and the feelings of goodness, how good it feels when you're together. Hold on to that really tight because that is how it will manifest quicker. How this person is truly feeling for you at this time, we have the King of Pentacles, we have the Four of Pentacles, we have the Strength card, and we have the Nine of Cups. This person is loyal. They are grounded. They're a very nice person. They are someone who is a provider and a protector. They've held on so tightly to the fact that they are in love with you and the connection that they want with you. It's almost like they've locked themselves behind a gate from the person that they're in a connection with already in their marriage. And I feel like they're holding themselves back from that person. I'm not sure that they're trying to work on anything with that person. I feel like they're holding very tight, close to their chest, the fact that this is what they want with you. They're finding the courage to really look deep at this situation and to show up for themselves and to show up for you in a beautiful, brave way. Doesn't he kind of look, do you remember that book, Where the Wild Things Are? This beast really reminds me of that for some reason. So if that's been recently in your world, this reading's definitely resonating with you. But I feel like they're just being very brave to look at what they truly want. And again, we're back here to that Nine of Cups. You are their biggest wish. That you are everything they've ever wanted. And that's what they're looking forward to once they're able to move forward in this situation. Yes, it's taken them a long time. Let's all acknowledge that. It has taken this person a very long time. I want you to know why, though. This person loves really big. They love very kindly. This is someone who, yes, is still married, but has really locked themselves away from the other person's emotions. I think the reason why is they want to protect their kids. So I think for them, this is a person who loves in such a big, big way. Another reason why I'm drawn to that is look at how big that fan is of all those cups. This is someone who wants to shower you with love and affection and attention. And once this gets moved forward for you guys and you both become single and you're ready to rock and roll, this is someone who is going to basically whisk you away, take you on a trip, probably marry you on the spot. This person is not going to let you get away once they are able to be with you. I think that's beautiful. Let's further this story, please. Further messages for how Taurus's person truly feels about them. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Four of Wands, we have the Seven of Swords, and we have the Page of Cups. So this person, you know, they've been through it. I mean, look at this energy on this card. This person is like, oh, just try it, really, just try it. I think for them, what this means is not towards you. I feel like this is basically someone who they've been through the battle. I think this situation that they have been in for a long time has felt very hard for them. They have endured a lot. They have been patient. They have been, I just heard it, they're a saint, really, is what I want to tell you. This is someone who has really walked through the fire, and they've tried every which way they could with their current partner. And unfortunately, it was never going to work out, right? And so when they met you, they instantly like recharged. I don't even feel like this person meant to fall in love with you. I just feel like it was like there was no force that was going to stop you guys. What's that saying? If something's meant for you, it'll never pass you by. Because what this person sees in you, again, I'm drawn back to a twin flame dynamic. Please, if you're not in one, that doesn't mean this isn't your reading. But this is 2 times the Four of Wands has shown up in this person's energy towards you and this connection and their feelings. So this is someone who wants to marry you. Remember, I just said that. I feel like this is someone who's going to whisk you away and be like, let's get married on the spot. I'm not seeing Las Vegas. I'm seeing more of like a beach wedding, but take it as it applies. Maybe Vegas is your dream. Maybe getting married by Elvis might be your dream. Who knows? Kudos. If so, it's a fun wedding. I just want you to know, like, they've been through it in their own marriage, but I feel like this is what they want with you. They're here. They're willing to do this. They want to do this. They're just going to have a few dings in the armor. Just a few dents in the helmet. They have to sneak away from their situation. I feel like that's something to understand right now, is that in order to have a conversation with you that they do want to have, and it is about how to move forward in love, and they feel really far away from you. I'm hearing a song in my head. I don't even remember who it's by. Carly Simon. Oh my God, this song is really old. You're so far away. You're so far away. Doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore? Yeah, it's that song. Something, something to see your light at my door. Yeah, wow. This person, they feel really far away from you, and they want to steal away so they can have this conversation with you. I think one thing I want to point out to you, and I it's funny, I have said this in a reading a while back for somebody else, but I don't always see everything at all times in the cards. I think for you, you have thought that this was never going to happen because of how long it's taken this person. So in your mind, you're like, yeah, it'll happen when pigs fly. I want you to know something. Pigs are about to fly, Taurus. This is about to actually happen. This person is absolutely ready to have this conversation with you. I think for them, this is about the fact that, yes, they've been secure and stable in a house, but a house is not a home. That's the right way to say that. Just because there is framework around them, it does not mean that that is what a home feels like to them. For some reason, I feel like you might be dealing with a Cancer, especially with that home card there. Cancers are very much about their house and their stability. I didn't see a Cancer card here, but that feels a lot like Cancer energy. This does say that they're going to work on healing some family issues. So when they call in that, I'm going to move forward, and they tell their partner or their current situation, I need to become single, and I'm going to take care of the kids. I'm going to take care of everything, but I do want to actively leave this situation and pursue my Taurus. I think the thing to know is that they're going to have a little bit of healing of family issues. So that's going to call you to basically sit in some really confident energy of saying, I know I'm worthy. I know what I want. I believe in myself. Be generous with your kindness and your compassion for this person while they navigate out of that situation. Impart your wisdom, but don't be overly pushy. I think that's the thing I want to say about this. I think you're about ready to have what you want. I think your wish is about to come true, and that leap of faith that you've manifested out to the future, it's about to happen. I think that I can feel that pretty steadily here. This person wants this too. So we're going to do a couple of messages here. Whatever falls out, this deck is kind of hard to work on, but we're going to do it anyway. This is this beautiful card. Oh my God. And it says, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. And next up, we have power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So I feel like this is beautiful energy to impart maybe to this person, is, to let them know, you know what's right for you. You know when it's the time to walk away from this. I did just see 3333 go past the timer. So if threes are your thing and you see them a lot, that's clarity for someone here. But to know that basically everything happens for a reason. And I think for you, you'll be able to help guide this person forward by saying, you know what? Everything's going to be okay. As soon as you get through this, we have a beautiful life waiting. Right? What did they say? Everything you want is just outside of your comfort zone. So everything this person and you are looking for in this connection, you have to push through that bubble and break free of it. And then you can have this beautiful life. Let's get some messages from your person. What would they say to you about this? What do they want to tell you about this? I sometimes feel unappreciated and taken for granted by you. I should have walked away many times and for good, but I didn't. That might be them to their current person. I realize I was selfish and I feel ashamed of that. I sometimes still dream of you, and I'm waiting for the right time. So I think what is appropriate to know here is that this person does feel pretty selfish. I think that, you know, in a situation, I'm not sure I feel like this is you. I feel like this is this. I feel unappreciated and taken for granted in the situation I'm in. I should have walked away a lot of times, and they didn't, and they know it. They realized they were selfish, I think, for like making you wait for so long. They do dream of you, and they're waiting for the right time. So, Taurus, this is where I'm going to leave this reading. This is actually a beautiful reading. I think you're right on the edge of getting what you want. So, happy times, exciting. Just remember to vibe high so that you can bring it in quicker. If this was your story, please like the video. Please drop me a comment below. This is a judgment-free zone. So however, whatever, I'm a reality person. We all know dynamics happen in a myriad of ways. So no judgment here. Please subscribe to my channel because that helps me to get messages out to more people. I'm so grateful for you. I want to say thank you for spending part of your day with me today. It's been my honor to read for you. I definitely look forward to reading for you in the future. And I will see you next time. Have a great rest of your day, Taurus. Bye.